A few months ago, I made an unboxing video of this. This is the Street Brass by Zippo. It's one of the newest models that you can get at Walmart for a pretty reasonable price. And when I unboxed it, I was not expecting what I found. And that's what this video is all about. I find this to be one of the most confusing Zippo lighters I've ever seen. When you see these things in Walmart in that packaging, it looks exactly like what you think you're getting. It literally looks like you're buying a street chrome style Zippo, but instead of being chrome finished, it's actually brass finished. So you get it, you're excited, and you're ready, you're walking out the store, and you get home, you open it, you again think it's going to be a regular street brass, and that's it. And you're excited because you've seen your favorite Zippo YouTubers recommend the high polished brass, for example, as a good EDC option. This one, as you can see, I've actually had this one for, if you can believe it, 13 years, which is frighteningly close to half of my lifetime. Yeah, I'm in disbelief by that, frankly. But if you look at it, it looks really, really good. It actually does look like I've had it that long. So you get one of these from Walmart thinking you're gonna get a lighter that's gonna do exactly that. But as soon as you open it, you're confused, you're surprised even, because well, you see when you look at it initially, see that? That's not supposed to do that, right? For whatever reason that I don't understand, the street brass has a clear coat. And yeah, in my unboxing video, I did not expect this one bit. You can actually hear me say how confused I was. All right, let's get this thing out and check it out. Here it is. Is it me or is this coated? In fact, I thought this was shrink wrapped. It really feels like it's got a wrapping job on it from the factory. Or is this shrink wrapped? So for the record, this is actually a street chrome Zippo. This is what a street chrome looks like. And you can see if you look at it up close that it is purely chrome. There's no coating on it at all. And actually, I really like these. These work really well for EDC Zippos if you're looking, whoa, because they're pre-scratched, they're pre-worn in, and they take new scratches pretty well, actually. I actually do have a video, in case you're curious, of what this looks like compared to a heavily used street chrome. So if you're curious about that, I've got that linked in the card above. But if you take a look at it next to the street brass, which may or may not have been in the bottom of the frame there, I do apologize. Yeah, you see that, right? How one has the shiny reflective property of the clear coat, while the other one, this one, is just straight chrome. Also, another little interesting tidbit about the street brass, if you take a look at a brass Zippo, actually, you get a brass insert. You see that? Now my brass insert is pretty well used. As you can see, it's pretty well scratched. But the street brass actually has a steel insert. It does not come with a brass insert. You can actually see this one's been used though. And one thing I do have to say is that as the chimney gets heat related wear and tear on it, it actually does start to look pretty cool. So in a way, it still does kind of work with the brass theme. It actually does sort of look pretty cool when it gets those heat marks on it. But the fact that it comes with a steel insert and the fact that it's clear coat, that is not what I find most confusing about this Zippo lighter. No, what really confuses me is that this is meant to be one of the budget models. You can buy this at Walmart right now for like 12, maybe is it $13? I'd have to go and look at the exact price. But that's affordable for a Zippo lighter, especially if you buy it directly from Walmart. And the reason why that's really weird is because this is the exact same clear coat technology that Zippo uses on some of the more premium models, such as the Candy Apple Red. Yeah, this is a more expensive model. Back in the day, this is $21.95 MSRP. I bought this one. Actually, I think this one also came from 2012. But yeah, it's the exact same coating technology. And you can see this one I actually was carrying around. I was actually experimenting with how it handles being used. It's actually beautiful. I haven't looked at this thing in a long, long time. It's literally the exact same coating. It feels the exact same. I actually have another one here that I haven't used at all. This is the BS bullet hole model. It's a toffee finish. It also has that same thing. So does Allura Green, and so does the Meadow Ice finish, as well as the Cerulean. The Cerulean is also the blue version. That one also has this, which I actually have all those models. But yeah, this definitely does feel, especially since this one isn't as used and worn in and scratched, this one feels a lot, I mean, basically identical in hand feel to this one. They literally feel the same. Like if I blindfolded you and, discounting the screen print, set these in your hand, actually I don't even remember which one's which right now. Like I genuinely can't remember. I'm thinking this one might be toffee and this one might be brass. Actually, I might be wrong because this one is a little colder, so I don't think I've held it as long. Wow. Okay, okay, cool. So, and I forgot to explain, whatever. The coldness meant that I hadn't been holding the toffee one as long. That's funny. But yeah, they actually are the exact same. They feel the exact same. They're the literal same thing. It's really weird because, like I said, that's a premium Zippo quality right there, this coating. But it's a budget model. You can buy this at any Walmart practically, and yeah, you got yourself a nice looking Zippo for like 13 bucks. I just don't know why that is what Zippo decided to do. They could have very easily made the street brass look and then just left it as street brass, raw street brass, and that would actually be a little bit cheaper to manufacture, I would think, and you would get all the benefits of having a brass lighter. Like I say, the tarnishing effect, it does look pretty good. Now this one I do sometimes clean up a little bit, so it might not show nearly as well, but this thing has looked pretty gnarly in the past. Like, these things can get to looking pretty neat looking when they're tarnished a lot. Also, I love the brass because you can kind of play around with it. It does respond to being heat treated. Like if you use a little torch at it, you can actually make it change colors a little bit, which I do have a video on that one if you want to see that. So they're a little bit customizable and you can kind of do your own thing to them. I do recommend though, if you do play with that, carry the lighter for like a week or two so that way the protective coating that these come with will wear off, because these actually do include a very light protective coating, and that's actually designed to come off. That protective coating is there to protect these things as they sit there. So yeah, my only thinking is maybe Zippo thinks that behavior is a premium quality of brass lighters, and that's why they wanted to keep this one protected. I don't actually know. It is still very baffling to me, but I do gotta say, this does work pretty well as an EDC Zippo. I've actually been carrying this one for a couple months now, off and on. I don't carry it every day. If I look at it really carefully, it is starting to get some scratches. I'll try to get some close-ups of some of the key battle scars. Also, mine has this weird dent right here that I can't figure out. It's on the back side. There's this like dent right here. It almost looks like a little bit of a dimple. I don't know exactly what caused that or if that was there when it was new. I guess I'll have to review my unboxing to see that. But yeah, honestly, that is pretty much it. I don't understand why they went ahead and made a clear coat. One thing I will say is that this entire Zippo is clear coat, even down to the bottom stamp. You see that? Maybe not. I'll try to get a close-up of that. The Candy Apple Red and the Toffee and all the other models that I mentioned, such as the Lurid Green and whatnot, they're actually all lazed off for better readability. But because this one is actually a clear coat, you can read it just fine. I can easily see that says C of 2024. So yeah, I know exactly when this thing was made. And yeah, like I say, I do EDC it. So what are y'all's thoughts? What do you think about this? Are you gonna get a street brass Zippo now that you know about the clear coat? Honestly, I say you should. And it's actually possible to remove the clear coat if you use fingernail polish remover. In fact, that's something that I do want to try. So maybe I'll come back to this video and I'll have another one with some nail polish remover and I'll just try that out and I'll carry that one for a little while and see how that one actually looks after being carried for a bit. Maybe it tarnishes, maybe it doesn't. Pretty sure it will. All right, so it's actually the next day after recording the video you were watching, And I just got something in the mail. Check it out. Yeah, I actually went on Amazon after recording the video and ordered a brand new in-box Zippo regular street brass. So, yeah, here it is. There we are. And bang, there it is. Check that out. Brand new in the box. You can actually order these things on Amazon. Actually, when I bought this, there was a 10% off sale. So I recommend checking the links in the description to purchase one of these on Amazon. They are Amazon affiliate links. So yeah, why did I buy another one? Well, because I want to try the nail polish remover trick. So I don't actually have any nail polish right now. I need to go to the store and get some. But yeah, I'll be right back. All right, so I got everything now. Didn't really vlog in the grocery store. Sorry about that. I really thought these bottles used to be a lot bigger, but maybe I used to be a lot smaller. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so I don't actually know what the procedure here necessarily is. I am going to take the insert out. And obviously, if you're going to be using nail polish remover, you're going to want to use a cotton ball. Yeah, so I don't know if this is like an immediate reaction or if I'm going to have to leave it soaking. That's why I have a ramekin in case I need to leave it soaking for a little bit. Take the little seal off. Ooh, that familiar smell from like back when I was like 6 years old. I don't know why. All right, let's go ahead and, does this just come off immediately or? Obviously, oh wow, it is making a dent though. Yeah, that's actually dissolving already. But I think if I sat here and rubbed at this forever and ever and ever, that would take forever. So, yeah, I'm not going to do that. Wow, this stuff is cold. I forgot how cold this stuff gets. Yeah, so that is actually eating away at the plastic already, but I think it's probably going to be a little bit more productive to leave it soaking a little bit. So I'll pour some in here. I don't know if I need to cover the whole thing. I'll probably flip it at some point, just so I don't have to use all of my acetone. So yeah, anyway, I'll just leave that there for a little while. We'll flip it, and maybe after work, I will come over and we'll wipe the rest of it off. All right, apologies for the background noise. I have started a load of laundry. This actually is not gonna take as long as I thought. If you soak it for just a little bit and then start scratching at it with your nail, you actually see it's dripping everywhere. The coating is already soft enough and it's already starting to come off. And I changed the, I changed to this disposable, not disposable, but this less nice container for the acetone. And what I'm gonna do is once I'm done getting all the coating off, I will EDC this one, and we will see what this looks like in about a month. I'm not gonna have that in this video. I will make a separate video showing the stripped version of this lighter in comparison to a intact street brass, and as well I'll also show you against my well-used high polished brass armor. So yeah, that's pretty much all I'm gonna be doing is, yeah, you can see, it just sort of falls off. Yeah, you can see I'm making a fair amount of progress there. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. In fact, I might just sacrifice a scouring pad and scrape it off with that. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, bang. Well, aside from that little piece right there, I think that's that. I think I got it stripped. You'll know when you're done when you are, soaking it and scratching at it with your nail and nothing's coming off. So yeah, check that out. That's actually pretty awesome. I just want to give a little shout out to these people in my original video about the street brass for the information on how to do this. That was very helpful. And I think what I'm going to do is, like I said, carry this around for a month, and we'll see how it looks after that. So check that out. That's pretty cool. Nice. So anyway, that's going to do it. I've got all these Zippos down here next to me. I don't know if you can see them all, but they're mine. Yeah, I've got all these Zippos here, so that's kind of fun. That's basically it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. What do you think of the Zippo Street Brass? I would love to know. Guys, thank you so very much for watching. Let me know what you thought of this video format. I wanted to just try something a little different, something a little bit more casual, a little bit more personal, kind of chatting with you guys. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching and adios.